Good morning, guys. I come this morning to show you how my little efforts have been progressing and showing signs that in due time I will also become an expert. As I told you guys that I am passionate about poultry farming, so I put in some beds, and today I want to show you gradually how they've been since the last videos. Here you go, guys. Stay tuned. As you can see, guys, there you go. I am just doing everything at my power to see that this business becomes a success. You see, they've eaten almost all their food and the water containers too are almost empty. So, and as a poultry farmer, the morning routine is that you wake up. Let me just pause the video for now and then open the door so that I can get half access. Okay, guys, back to the video again. Here you go. You can see them. If you have been watching previous videos on this bed, then you must notice a tremendous growth. The way they have increased in size and the way they look healthy. This says it all. There is no need thinking that it is impossible. It is never possible until it is done. This is one batch here, because as you remember, when these ones were still day old, I had to let them grow for a while before I could merge them with some previous ones that were here. Now I'm taking you to another cage here. If you see the first two here, they are the same batch from those ones that I just left. And these other two ladies standing right there are the previous batches and this cock here. So if you can see, let me open their own coop and let's see what has happened last night. It's concerning the consumption. You see, these ones, they are not consuming as much as those other ones. They are just 5 in number here, and their water too is still much, and even though it's dirty, but the routine of a poultry farmer is that every morning you have to clean all those drinkers. So that is what I'm going to do this morning. It's the same thing that is going to happen that way there. You can see I have 2 coops here, just behind my house here. This is the back of the house. This is where I am doing everything every 5:30, between 5 and 5:30 in the morning. I just have some beds here to manage, and I think they have been doing so well. Anytime from now, we should be expecting some eggs. So I will just pause this here and then continue when I start doing the cleaning of the drinkers. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, watch me go and collect the drinkers from their coops and then bring them much more closer here to wash them, to clean them. I'm taking the first one, which is this one here. This is the first drinker I'm coming with. And guys, we have to watch out so that the drinkers, we don't create some water spillage into the coop, because when it gets wet, then it creates a breeding ground for all the bacteria and viral infections for the birds. So we have to be careful when we are taking out the drinkers from the coop, making sure that even if water has to spill, it shouldn't be so much, because if it becomes much, it creates a medium where bacteria will thrive. So this is what I do every morning. So if you are someone who gets inspired by my videos and want to do same, I recommend that you first of all have to work on your mind, because you have to get up early in the morning. The reason why I'm even doing this video at this time is because at that time when I usually get up to do the cleaning, it is always dark. And I had an issue with my tripod. The lamp is not coming on anymore. I have to check it one of these days. Else I would have been doing it at about 5 a.m. in the morning or 5:30, between those hours, depending on how soon I am able to prepare the children, the kids, to go to school. You know, that's another challenge that we're facing. So now I'm filling the water here. Yeah, let me just add a little bit, because this is going for the 7 beds the other way. Make sure everything is clean. Then I just carry it like this and back to the cook. This is one drinker that I've cleaned, and now taking out the drinker out of the other cup. This is how I do it rapidly, so that I don't have spillages going everywhere in the cook. The advantage of the fact that some spillages can be tolerated is just the fact that when it happens that way, and when you are turning the wood shavings, you mix them up to break down the happy medium where bacteria and viruses are thriving. Because when you keep disturbing them by breaking it up, it stops them from propagating very fast and contaminating your beds. But it is not even advice, you know. Do everything at your reach to make sure that there are no spillages, and make sure you always turn your litter as often as possible. That way you are going to avoid illnesses from attacking your flock. And as you can see, I'm doing it one after another. The reason being that, in case the birds have some issues, I should be avoiding this factor of cross-contamination, so that if it attacks a flock, I can actually manage the sickness within that flock, and I will not have to worry about the other flock being cross-contaminated. And the cost itself in doing that will be very minimal. So if you are new in my channel and think this video is inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well, so that this one can encourage me to become more creative and make more videos where I'll be sharing my knowledge about poultry farming. These are just local beds, you know. They're a little bit more resistant, and from here I'm gathering knowledge, because I have plans to go into meat production, poultry meat production, which is going to be happening in the months ahead. I have to do it as fast as possible, most probably, and take out my first batch by December. And that will not be practiced here, it will be practiced on another farm. A farm where I think I will be much more of a businessman than just doing local farming behind my house. So guys, now we are done with We are done with the drinkers, and now we have to feed. We have to feed the birds. I'm not sure whether you will be able to see it. Let me take the camera a little bit closer so that we can together see this. I'll show you, because of the fact that rats are very active when it comes to feeding of the birds. You can see here, this is where I put the feed, and this is the layers mesh. This layers mesh is one that makes them to start laying. So I just take it from here, and then gradually over there. I'm sorry guys, it's a little bit dark there, but you can actually see how I am pouring it on the feeders. That I do. Since it was almost empty, let me give them 2 of this, and believe me, they will be enjoying their breakfast this morning. Guys, today unfortunately I will not want to make the video too long because I have other issues that are pressing a little bit, but I believe that it's a video that